Okay, this is where I am with the truck right now. I got the dashboard off. I'm gonna repaint it, clean it up and repaint it. It's in pretty good shape. I'll show it to you in a minute, but there was a few imperfections, and it also, the color of it was not 79 79 color. It's like a more of a baby bluish color, which is really weird, because I redid the door panels to the 79 factory color. And here's the dash, and it's more of a kind of a baby blue. I'll grab the door panel here and you can kind of see the difference. So there's quite a difference in the color. So I figured I'd pull it and repaint it to match. Also, there's a few imperfections, not much right here, some scratches. That's covered up by my the billet plate that I have that goes over that, but the rest of it is in really good shape. There's no cracks of any kind. So again, this truck only has like 50,000 miles. So, but I think the original dash, I can't remember when my dad had it, but I think he replaced it with this one that he ended up finding probably in the junkyard that he worked at with his brother-in-law. He used to work on Saturdays in the junkyard, so when things used to come in that were in really good shape, he used to grab. And my father could be a little bit of a hothead, so there's probably times where, you know, he punched the original dash and cracked it. So I remember there was cracks and stuff like that in the original dash, and I used to be like, Dad, what are you doing? What are you doing to your truck? Road raging. So also I pulled the glove box. It was pretty scratched up. I'm gonna redo that. And I'm gonna also repaint some of the dash as well. You can see there's some scratches and things like that, but not bad. I still haven't got that radio out as well. I have a new one on order. I'm gonna go with like the nostalgia kind of radio setup, only with the newer technology. I don't want to really cut all that apart in there. So, you know, the newer ones have like a USB and Bluetooth capability and all that. So I'll put one of those in. Also replace the speaker on top of the dash there, and also put some speaker cabs in the corners, you know, to give it a little bit of a sound system. Nothing too crazy. I'm not going to go with kicker boxes and ramps and all that other stuff. You can't really hear much anyways when you're driving this with the side exhaust. So why go through all that? I'd rather listen to the sound of the truck going down the road anyways, but it's nice to have a stereo in it. Make a phone call if you have to, things like that. I was also thinking about a backup camera and things like that, but we'll see. We'll see as we go along. Here's the glove box over here, and I'm kind of just put some primer on it after I kind of scratched it up a little bit. Put some primer on it. I'll get that painted. It's amazing how easy things come off. I mean, literally this dashboard was held on by 4 screws. That's all they're held on by, and then there's like some clips, and it just pulls right out. Just real easy to work on. If any of you guys own one of these trucks or thinking about getting one, they're such a joy to work on. They're like the easiest thing. There's plenty of room to work on under the hood, on the engine bay. It's just I don't know. Out of all the things I've ever worked on, this thing is by far the easiest and definitely the most enjoyable. My Corvette is an absolute nightmare. Anything I ever have to do to that, the simplest things take literally hours. I love the car to death, but man, it's like you got to put a whole day aside just to do the smallest things. So I'm also still waiting on a few more things for the door panels to mount those. Everything is like on back order. So all the little clips, there's some like rubber, there's like a rubber gasket, big fat rubber gasket that goes here, that goes in between, you know, here and the door panel. I'm waiting on that. Obviously, I'm still waiting on my seat belts. Everything is, I don't know if it's because of the pandemic where all these manufacturers are hard to get any of this stuff, but it's all on back order. Those seat belts have been on order for, I think, 5 weeks now. I still don't have them. I called them last week. They assure me I should be getting them this upcoming week. So hopefully I'll get those in and get this whole interior back together. Just got to clean up the seat a little bit more. It's just about done. I just got to hit it with the steam cleaner one more time, and that's about it, and get all that back in. And then after that, this thing is going to be a wrap. Just about. Got to do the wood bed, and like I said in the previous video, and get that installed. Still don't know what color I'm going to stain it, but I'll get that done, and then I can turn my attention more on the Corvette and get that done too. I'll be making a new video on the car because I never really did a video explaining some of the things I've done to it over the years. So I'll make a new video on that pretty soon as well. So okay, sorry this was a little long-winded. So see you guys in the next one. Later.